That's right. And those that take it as, you guys are askers. Well, so be it. In your warped little minds, that's how you perceive it. Let it be so.
So right. Yeah. So which what the apostles are saying, that's prophecy, because that's what I'm gonna read the scripture. Malachi 4:5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord, which that day is about to come. We're very close to it. Verse 6. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers.
To their fathers.
That's right.
Spiritual fathers.
Spiritual fathers. Like a good example is Timothy and Paul. Paul called Timothy his son in the spirit. All right. Now it is written Timothy's father was a Greek.
Timothy was an Edomite, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, according to them,
according to you,
which means it was an Israelite that was scattered in a Greek customs.
Let me clarify that, because they'll take a sound bite. Timothy is here. He said that Timothy was an Edomite. You guys are so retarded and gone. No, I'm being sarcastic. I just wanted to,
go ahead.
clarify that.
Yeah, absolutely.
According to you morons, Timothy was an Edomite. We thought he was an Israelite. Because you guys, you'll take the sound bite. I see Apostle McCall said Timothy was an Edomite. GMS contradicting itself.
Yeah. Well, it was asked of Paul, the Apostle Paul, canst thou speak Greek? Which the Apostle Paul, he could speak Greek.
Correct.
All right, so you had Israelites that were in a Greek state of mind.
Wait, hold on. If I may bring this out, tell me what this means then. Habakkuk 1:5. Behold ye among the heathen in regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you.
Ye among the heathen. Well, who might that be?
Come on.
Ye among the heathen. When it is written that Israel will be scattered among the heathens, amongst all nations.
And the Lord said, wonder marvelously.
Now, it's heavy that the Spirit God is talking about that, because we said earlier that outside of prophecy, this is one of the main things to talk about, brothers. The fact that this knowledge is getting ready to blow up. Earlier, we had a guy come up here and said to us, "You guys are famous."
Oh yeah,
Jake that came up. Jake that goes to Columbia University. He just came up and just said it out of the blue. You guys are famous. Blah blah blah. The point I'm making is that this knowledge is going to compass the whole world, and the elect of the heavenly, the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be gathered by this knowledge. The scripture I could cite for that is the book of Baruch, the 5th chapter, the 5th verse. Now, all the elect, all the members of that elect, they're not all going to look like so-called Negroes. They're not all going to look like Danny Glover or Mike Tyson, all right? Some of them are going to look like the nations where they were scattered. Some of them are going to look like straight-up Japanese, straight-up Chinese, straight-up whatever nation. And you have to accept them. They're going to be calling upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They're going to say they believe in Yahweh Shai, and you have to accept them. And a lot of you guys don't want to accept that.
Go ahead. What's so hard about that?
Well, it's hard because they're carnal.
Yeah, they're carnal. That's right. Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 11. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, even I will both search my sheep and seek them out, as a shepherd.
Well, what is he going to use as what? His word.
His word.
His word, which we're pushing.
That's right.
All right. That's the sifting agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the shepherd's stick.
Exactly. Go ahead.
As a shepherd seeketh out his flock in the day.
That's
in the day. Yeah.
I'm sorry. The day meaning in the light.
Yeah. Right, because the night is coming. Even Yahushua said, "The night cometh when no man can work." The night meaning when all destruction happened, when chaos and mayhem. Hey, even when let's go back to Noah. When the Lord put Noah in that boat.
Yeah.
And sealed the boat. Noah wasn't prophesying anymore.
No, it's over.
Noah was in that boat. That was all she wrote.
That's right.
Noah was in that boat. That was all she wrote.
And the angels locked the door, man.
Yeah, and then 7 days later, that's when it started to rain.
That's right.
And it's rained nonstop.
Hey, so that means there's a point where even before the destruction actually come, there's going to be a famine of the word. As far as we ain't going to be able to be on the streets teaching when martial laws, and how are we going to be on the corner still speaking?
That's not working.
Well, the scripture. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Hey, the scripture says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found."
That's what I was going to
See, because a lot of you guys, a lot of guys be bullshitting. You just figure that.
So you're telling me there's going to be a time when he's not going to be found? That's what you're saying, brother?
Good.
Oh, okay.
And the internet, Esau, they already talking. Well, I remember they've been talking about that. Really going back, I want to say 7 or 8 years. The Rockefellers and different so-called senators. This is going back 8 years, or around the same time that around the same time that we got on YouTube. As soon as we got on YouTube, and that was around 2008, and we kind of started blowing up a little bit. That's when they already had talks. 2008, 2009. Yeah, we got to shut the internet down. So guess what? You guys ain't gonna be able to come and just go watch the videos.
So all these guys that's heavy into gossiping, gossiping like little
faggots and homos,
feminine bitches like in the schoolyard. You telling me the time is coming when that internet's gonna be done with? So what are they gonna do?
What you gonna do with yourself?
What are they gonna do with themselves?
Yeah, what you
They're not able to get on the computer and gossip like little girls. What are they gonna do? This is why This is why we're using the time wisely.
That's right.
Which is to propagate this word, push this word, while you guys are gossiping like little girls.
Scoffing
and gossiping
making
like
up lies and shit like that.
And you know what? Right now, as we're speaking, that whole chaos that's going on in France, you know, how they're closing the borders out and everything. I believe in Paris, you know, if anybody heard about it, I believe in Paris they stopped, you know, all social media activities and certain things. You can't really get on the internet and whatever, so on and so forth. You know, so it's something along those lines. You know what I mean? I would have to confirm it, go do the research.
No, they did. Yeah, they did. There's articles on it because they were saying that a lot of these so-called ICE, which you know that's a bullshit. That's the CIA, FBI, but they were saying that a lot of them were recruited through the ICE, through the internet, through the Facebook, and that they have a lot. Cause they got a lot of so-called ISIS videos. You know, like they got like so many damn videos out there. So that's what the apostle's saying. What he's going into. So,
which some of them are set up. Which we
most of them, if not most of them,
if not most of them, we know ISIS is set up by the so-called.
That's straight up CIA.
It's straight up,
and it's to the point that everybody know. Like now, you got people bringing out all the information about how the whole France attack was a false flag.
Yeah.
You got random, not just one source. You got multiple people. So everybody's onto the onto the bullshit.
Well, you know what scripture that brings us back to the book of Obadiah, the 1st chapter, 6th verse. How are the things of Esau searched out? This is why J. Rockefeller made that statement. The internet should never been invented.
And in the live show, I believe not last week, the week before, we went through the whole book of Obadiah. The live show 2 weeks when the brothers from Dallas were here.
Saturday.
Apostle Tahar went through the whole. We read Obadiah
into Sunday morning.
There you go. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so this is Ezekiel 34:12.
Can I read this real
quick?
Yeah,
go ahead.
This is on what is this? Artechnica.com. French TV network blames an Islamist group for 11-station blackout. I guess 11 stations were blacked out, so allegedly because of that.
And they don't have to let you know. They could just do it on a whim. All right. So you know, you morons that particularly love gossiping and scoffing and scorning. One day you're going to go to your computer and guess what? The internet, you're going to see a big sign saying the internet is down or the internet is no longer available. However you're going to see it, and that's going to ruin your day.
And you know why? If I may say, pursuant to the scriptures in Matthew the 7th chapter, that's because you built your foundation on sin.
Exactly.
You built your foundation on sin. Yeah. You go to Matthew the 7th chapter, it tells you about the brothers that built their foundation on the rock, which the rock is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
And y'all know we've been through this from the apostles on down. We've been pushing Yahweh Shai. What did Yahweh Shai say? All right, Yahweh Shai on his way ushering in the kingdom of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. A lot of you niggas been sitting up there. The name.
Standing stiffly for the name.
Come on, you got guys saying the name don't matter. But you other scoffers, you other clowns, I don't even want to name names right now. All right, because y'all know who the fuck y'all are.
It's not relevant.
It's not really relevant. But y'all wouldn't dare sit there and tell Nate, hey, Nate, you need to use a name. For this guy, you need to use a name. Because why? You guys built up on that sin. And every man, the scripture said, every man's work should be made manifest of what sort that it is.
Good or evil.
So now, like the brother said, I mean, yeah, you guys, some of y'all basking sitting there, y'all might sit there, y'all crackheads, y'all probably smoke some crack. Yeah, all right, we're gonna go down with GMS videos, like a bunch of demons and shit up late at night, GMS, yeah, white boy, this dude, biker jacket, You say all that, you feeling good about yourself. smoking crack,
Well,
probably
the scorners delighting their scorning.
the scorners delighting their scorning. Proverbs the first chapter.
Proverbs the first
But then once that's over, what you got left?
Well, when they do away with the internet,
on, man.
now, when they shut down the internet, what are you going to do? Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Now,
Foreigners.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You got some jakes that's in it.
As we pan around,
But as you pan
majority of
around,
people,
which I mean, a lot of them scattered
A
already.
few Edomites.
Because it's a little
when
wet
as
out
we
here.
walked in,
Nothing but Moabites.
As we were walking in, there were more young Moabite girls, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Coming here
And some Elam,
Yeah.
East Indians.
Because like the apostles were saying, they believe that America is decked out in gold. Some of them in the islands, they heard stories of the streets being paved in gold.
Oh, yeah,
as if this was the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them islanders, they come up here trying to make a better life.
Piece of the pie.
Yeah.
Well, to back you up, they said that that was said in the movie Dragon, the scene where Bruce Lee, before he came here, he said the streets are paved with gold, and then the other guy said, "Not a Chinaman's chance."
Right.
And he went into
The history
of how they used to lower the so-called Chinese with the dynamite, and if sometimes the dynamite went off with them being lowered down. This is when back in San Francisco with the mines and stuff. Yeah,
because
so
they didn't pull them up fast enough.
Fast
That's why I said Chinaman's chance in hell.
right.
That's why they were pulling them up. The fucking dynamite would go off, and they were blowing the fuck up.
I ain't know
Be a
that.
dead Moabite at the end of the fucking rope.
yeah, blown up to bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the
Yeah,
so-called white man. For
That's
it.
Esau.
That's
Yeah, but then
exploiting
Lee
the
found
nation.
out and he flipped out. He flipped out on his woman.
And if I find the clip, in post-production, we'll put it.
Oh yeah, you gotta put that up.
Yeah, so you'll see the clip.
You gotta put the clip when he woke up and figured it out.
Oh yeah, well later he came.
When he cursed his woman out.
Yeah,
Yes, with the white man. Yes, with the white man. Shine my shoes.
Yeah,
My
no
food.
shirty, no tiki, no. Yeah, exactly.
I got a scripture.
Shalom.
You got more?
I got more.
Yeah,
It says,
go ahead.
and a woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
And that's what these nations are drinking.
That's right. Which is the philosophies of America, man.
That's it.
All right, America's the one that now I'm gonna go straight to the gusto as far as this homosexuality.
Oh man.
All right, and you got one, a country rapper, whatever he is, Louisiana nigga. He made a comment, and they went ham on him, man. I think his name is Boosie or whatever. He said, look, since he got out of jail, he said all he's seen is just this faggot cartoon. Everything is. He said, why everything I have a faggot innuendo to it? And that's the truth. You watch sports, the commercials, Old Spice commercials. You got some stupid ass niggas twerking their chest muscles and shit, slapping deodorant under each other. That's faggot. Why are you showing that? That's nakedness. That's rudeness. But that's against the scriptures. But that's what it meant.
But that's what it pushes.
That's what they push it. America pushes that, and these other nations, what? They take it in. And then now you start having fucking Arabic, motherfuckers acting like faggots and shit like that. You know what? They mimicking what they learned over in America.
Bruce Jenner. That was Mr. America, man. That was fucking Mr. America. I know, because when I grew up, I remember the late 70s, even going into the early 80s, that was Mr. America.
Yeah. He won the decathlon.
Yeah. I looked up as a little kid, you don't know no better. I thought he was like a superhero. Your mother, Bruce Jenner, get the cereal with Bruce Jenner. He's running. They even had dolls of him and shit.
Yeah, he was on the Wheaties box.
Wheaties box. That made you want to eat Wheaties.
Yeah. He no doubt. He was billed as America's manly man.
Yeah, that was Mr. America.
Yeah.
But then this dude came out and said, I'm going to be a woman and shit, and did it. And then, that's America's sweetheart, man.
Yeah, he got away with murder. He killed somebody, and then he turned into a transvestite and got off. They cleared him of that murder that he committed murder.
I didn't know about that.
I know
In a car accident, he drove into a bitch. He said the paparazzi made him drive into the bitch or whatever the case, but he straight up, they proved that he was the one that did it. He crashed, made the bitch, she died or whatever the case is, but then they had it in trial, then he went through the transformation, turning himself into Caitlyn Jenner. Yep. And then he got vindicated of all that.
That makes sense.
But Mike Pitt, they crucified him for
fighting
owning
dogs.
And he wasn't even the one fighting it. He had the property where they was fighting it at. But this dude straight up killed the person, and he got off because he turned into a bitch.
And then you got all these different nations where the women, are really subjected to their men. They wear the long dress and they will cover their face, cover their hair. All of that.
They have the covering,
Right,
because in Britain, I didn't mean to cut you off, brother, but in Britain they're trying to stop them in Britain, because in Europe there's been a big influx of so-called Muslim immigrants. So there's the hardcore Muslim women that been wearing they call it the burqa, where it covers their you can't the only thing you can see is their eyes. Everything else is covered. So they're saying, well, look, this is by using the burqa, the terrorists they can come in and use this and cloak themselves as being, and then blow up. They're using that to keep them from keeping their customs.
But you know what? Even beyond that, that's part of it. But also the women no longer wear the long dresses. They wear pants now. They wear tight spandex, showing their titties and breasts. So they're pretty much drinking of that cup of America.
Right. So now it says, and upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Now, when you go into that in the Hebrew, the numerical value of the characters of those words in the Hebrew forms out to 666.
That's right.
All right. So it's showing you that goes into the number of the mark of the beast, which is symbolic to the number they put on the IBN or the what do you call it, the barcodes. All the barcodes they have, and it's not a coincidence. All right. They have a whole bunch of numbers, but the number in the front is a 6, the one in the middle is a 6, and the one at the end is a 6, which is 666, which that's a message to the insider. See, a lot of you guys, it's going to come a time, you scoff at it, but it's going to come a time where it's going to be made plain. That's why a lot of you guys, and I ain't going to say no names, but you teaching what we teaching on the low. You're teaching about the concentration camps and the mark of the beast being the microchip on the low.
Right.
All right, but the Lord see all you clowns, man. Low life clowns, man.
Well, because the thing is, you're not sincere. This is all a game to you. Like this nigga Lahab came back saying, "Think this is a game? You think it's a game, man?"
Yeah.
Look, you know what we talking about is about to happen.
Deadly serious.
This is for real. We for real about this shit. You guys can scoff and talk shit all you want. Yo, man, just last night it was that Colorado thing. Prior to that, you had the France thing. Shit is every fucking
Chicago
day
is riots.
on the news. Chicago, they shooting somebody getting shot every day now on the news.
Hey, and like Apostle Tar said, and these other apostles said, that's the only reason why that wicked, evil ass nigga Lahab is trying to come back on the scene. And you trying to capitalize. You ain't finished. Look, man, all that wickedness that you did. All right. I mean, I met you towards the latter end. I seen you or whatever the case is. But the Lord blessed me to have these brothers. They opened our eyes to the shit that you was doing back then, the real deal, the sack days. All right, taking over brothers, taking brothers' women from them and giving them to other people. All that wickedness, Lahab. The Lord, that's the only reason why your old wicked ass is alive, man. All you other wicked ass niggas as well. The Lord got you preserved for judgment, man. That's the only reason why you're still around, man. But we at the end right now. The Most High is judging America, man. All right, you guys, y'all lost the faith. Y'all sold out. Y'all went back in the world, man.
And it is about faith.
And it is about faith, brothers.
It's about faith. You know, you got the doctrine of you got what's your father like and what's your well, I got a question for you. What if a guy comes into the knowledge and he doesn't know his father? What if an orphan comes into the knowledge? He doesn't know his father or his mother, but he's inflamed by the knowledge. He wants to learn. He wants to be a servant of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. What do you say to him?
That's right.
Do you say that you're not, you can't come into the truth? Do you quench his spirit? Isn't that proof to you that this thing of ours is based upon faith?
That's spiritual. It's spiritual.
It's spiritual, man.
It's a faith thing.
It's not a carnal thing.
And I can tell you something. We've had brothers in the truth over the years that were orphans. Look, man, a lot of brothers in this thing, especially Jake. When I say Jake, I talk about all the tribes. A lot of brothers don't know who their fucking daddy is, man. Or haven't met their daddy.
Well, it's written, be a father to the fatherless.
That's
and then the fatherless just don't mean... there's a spiritual meaning to it and a carnal meaning to it.
Right.
Carnal mean you don't straight up have a father. You know, you don't straight up have a father. But then if you don't have Yahweh Bashem Yahushai as your spiritual father, you're fatherless. So 2/3 of Israel right now, they're fatherless because they don't have Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in their life.
That's right.
They don't have the truth.
That's right. Look,
and
I'm gonna tell you. Let me read this scripture. Like Apostle Tahar, he's been a father to me, man.
Me too.
all of us standing.
Right. And is it not written, honor thy father?
That's right.
That's why
fucking literally, man. I mean spiritually,
yeah,
and I mean on a physical level.
Telling you straight up lessons that your father
tell you. Brothers, helping me monetarily, teaching me how to be a man. Yep. Now I knew my physical father, but you know what? He wasn't always around.
Right. And another thing, they didn't know the truth.
They didn't know the truth.
So in reality, our real fathers were the ones who brought us back to the truth.
Our elders.
So that's where Elder Law comes in. And that's why we show nothing but